Hey guys, RC Madness here. Today I'm going to be doing an update on my Rustler Mamba Monster. I haven't done many videos on this in a long time. I actually think I only have one currently. And I promised a running video, so I thought before I do my running video that I will be able to do very soon. I should get that within the next week or so, a running video of this. I thought I would do an update on what I've done to it so far. I have been working on this for a while now, just upgrading different parts and painting some things and just going over it, getting it back ready for street runs. The first thing that I've done to it is I've put a carbon fiber chassis on it. This is the Extreme Racing carbon fiber chassis kit that I actually bought this used off of Craigslist for a fair enough price, and it was in great condition. It has no really bad scrapes on the bottom, and I had to cut my own holes so I could run these Velcro straps around here, and I will be making them nicer. They're a little bit rough now, so I gotta clean them up a little bit, but other than that, the chassis was in great condition. The person before me, for some reason, cut this top brace. This was extended all the way back, and they cut it, which it wasn't very good, but in the end, it turned out to help me, because that way I can fit my two 3-cell lipos in here, so it didn't really hurt me or affect me for them to cut it. So I mounted the receiver box here on the front. I drilled 2 holes and it mounts on there nicely. It keeps it on there firm and it holds it up a little bit, so I can put the batteries under there and run the wires under there, so that's nice. For the servo mount was actually missing as well, so I used a Vatera Twin Hammers servo mount, and the holes were already there, and it fit on there perfectly. Put the servo link on there, and it works great. I am still running the stock GRP tires that I have bought, that I've been running for a while. These I bought off of eBay maybe a year ago or so, and they've held up great. They're a little rough around the edges here, but they're still very good. The T-bone bumpers, I've got them front and rear, and I finally got my T-bone bumper in the rear. That's the wheelie bar bumper. I did have the other one, which was, I think they called it the basher bumper, which is on this Rustler, and as you can see, it's a little smaller than this one I have on there. And this one protects that Mamba Monster motor more, so that was a better setup overall. Since I have the Hot Racing transmission case here in the back, these came blue, and they're still a little bit blue, but I painted them red just to go with the more paint scheme and aluminum scheme that I have. So that worked out well. I'm running the same gearing, which is a 34-34, the XO1 pinion, and a Revo's 3.3 spur gear. That's by Hot Racing. That's steel, I believe. I'm running the Integy drive shafts in the rear, the Traxxas turnbuckles, the Integy piggyback shocks. I will be adding more weights to the front because I've ran this a few times and I need to do some work to it. First of all, since they cut this chassis brace, it has a lot of flex. Let's see if you can see that. It just has too much to where if I hit something with that T-bone bumper, it's going to break that chassis right in half. So I have to run, I already got some type of length that I'm going to run across, but I'll be running something like this. And I might get that red, or I might just keep it silver, but I'm going to run it from back here where this shock tower is to hopefully up here in the front somewhere, just to keep that a little bit more firm. And I'll probably run 2, one on each side. And I actually talked to my local hobby shop, and they said to run one down here in the middle as well, so I may do that too. I've got the batteries mounted like this, side by side, and I mount them down so we keep the gravity towards the ground, so we keep it more low to the ground and the weight down. I've got the Mamba Monster 2 speed control ESC here mounted in the middle. That there were actually 2 holes already there, so I just ran the 2 screws down with the E-Revo or the Emax ESC mount. I ran that straight down and put 2 bolts here on the bottom, which my only complaint about that is that they stick up, as you can see. I'm not too worried about it because I'm going to be running only on-road with this car, but just so those don't break off and end up breaking the chassis or whatever, I will be replacing them and tapping holes down in so I can run a screw all the way through the other side and put the bolt on the top. So then it'll be all flush and nothing will be able to be hit down here on the bottom. That's about it for the upgrades. I'm going to be getting those mounted. I'm going to be putting some more weight up here because this thing has lifted up a bunch of times when I'm doing over 100 miles an hour. So I'm going to be putting a lot more weight up here. I'm going to be putting those chassis braces, and then I'm going to get a running video out there. So thanks for watching. Just wanted to do an update. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Thank you.